Let's talk about some horror news because we got a ton of it. It is the 13 days of Halloween. We have a giveaway we're going to be announcing on our Instagram tonight. So go over there right now and follow us, as you can see it up there on the screen. But let's talk about some stuff here because Terrifier 3 is now the new horror movie that's both certified fresh and verified hot on Rotten Tomatoes. And this is a big accomplishment here. As we know, verified hot has been a new thing that has been launched back in August on Rotten Tomatoes, where it's pretty much the certified fresh for the audience score. And this is great. After seeing how Terrifier 3 has pretty much dominated, made its budget back and then 10x, I'm very curious to see how it goes into this weekend because very excited for that. But The Lot is a new movie adaptation that Akilah Cooper is doing. Always a fan of Akilah Cooper. Love her writing style and love the movies that she's done, sort of like Malignant, Megan, and The Nun 2. But it is now being reported that she is doing an adaptation of the horror comic The Lot, and this was reported by The Hollywood Reporter. So this is going to be a thing that centers on a woman named Aviva Copeland, who has just landed the biggest job of her career, becoming one of the few black women to run a Hollywood studio. But as she sets out to revitalize this aging studio, her plan to refurbish and reopen a shuttered soundstage uncovers a buried dark secret. A legendary filmmaker obsessed with authenticity hired actual cult members to perform real occult rituals for his latest horror masterpiece. Now the executive must deal with the reawakened evil in the most vicious pit of vipers, a Hollywood studio lot. I'm very interested in reading The Lot now after learning this. It sounds so good. I hadn't even read about this, y'all, until I made the video. I'm telling you, I read this news with y'all, so as I'm reading this is my first time for a lot of this right here. So we have learned that CM Punk and Justin Long will be starring in a new horror movie called Night Patrol. So according to the latest news from The Hollywood Reporter, Justin Long and WWE superstar CM Punk have been set to star in the upcoming film. Jermaine Fowler, Dermot Mulroney, RJ Seiler, Freddie Gibbs, YG, Flying Lotus, John Oswald, and Nikki McCall will also star in Night Patrol. And actually, this sounds really good. I didn't know it had this many people on it. The horror thriller says an LAPD officer played by Jermaine Fowler must put aside his differences with the area's street gangs when he discovers a local police force is harboring a horrific secret that endangers the residents of the housing projects he grew up in. David S. Goyer and Keith Levine are producing via their studio, Phantom 4, and this is definitely sounding really good, honestly. So the film will be directed by Ryan Prowse, who was on VHS 94, and it also is by a script written by Shay Ogbonna, who did Fight Night, and I'm very excited. You also have Tim Cairo from Off Ramp and Jake Gibson adding to the script. So according to the newest teasers for this, they're saying audiences are not ready for how hard this movie goes. To shoot the script with this cast on location in LA after such a long path to get here is nothing but short of a dream, and that is what the director is teasing. So I'm definitely open and excited to see how this movie will be. It is currently going to be one of my top anticipated films for sure. Now, Werewolves just released a trailer with Frank Grillo as he battles werewolves this December. So this is actually being described as The Purge with werewolves, and it is headed our way this December. I didn't think this movie was going to come out this soon. It is rated R for violence, some gore, and language, and Frank Grillo, of course, starring in this on December 6, 2024. So apparently a supermoon event triggers a latent gene in every human on the planet, turning anyone who entered the moonlight into a werewolf for that one night. Chaos ensued and close to 1 billion people died. Now a year later, the supermoon is back. So these people are going to have to get ready, and the trailer looks incredible, and it just looks like those like B horror movies we haven't gotten in a long time. So I'm excited to see this film once it releases. Speaking of movies coming to the theater, Longlegs will be returning this Halloween season, as well as Saw and Coraline. Longlegs will actually have some new stuff with it. The $100 million horror hit will be releasing on October 23rd through the 31st, and will actually have some special things you can check out as well. A sneak peek of The Monkey, which is the latest Neon film with Osgood Perkins as well. So I don't know, let me know, will you be watching Longlegs again? We had a Longlegs discussion here on the channel, and I do want to make that video again where I'm going to discuss everything about it, but I just been putting it off so much. I have half of it recorded, but I need to watch the movie again. Should I go watch it in the theater again and then do the video? Let me know what y'all think. The Conjuring Last Rites, the final film in the franchise, has begun filming, and Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga, of course, are back. This movie will be directed from the director of The Nun, and James Wan is producing here. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about Michael Chavez coming to do the final film, and if you're excited for whatever this may be. I myself feel lukewarm about this. I didn't like the last one we got, and I've been kind of on and off with the Conjuring series. I think some of them are great, and some of them are just, but we'll see. Lee Wannell's Wolfman has been rated R for bloody violent content and grisly images. So we haven't gotten the full trailer just yet, just that teaser. The Wolfman will star Christopher Abbott as a man whose family is being terrorized by a lethal predator. Very excited to see what this one's going to be. It comes out next year. Speaking of next year, the Until Dawn movie will be hitting the movie theaters on April 25th, 2025, directed by David F. Sandberg, based on the hit video game Until Dawn. This is one of those movies I'm excited, but I'm scared for as well. Next year, we also do have The Monkey, which just got a teaser. Next year's sounding pretty good, honestly. And the poster and all of that. I already made a video just talking about the teaser if you want to go check that out, where I go further into it and a bit about the story. But I'm excited for this. I really enjoyed Longlegs, and this one looks like a complete deviation from Longlegs. Let's see what Osgood can do, right? Samara Weaving and Radio Silence are officially back for Ready or Not 2, as reported by Deadline. And this is exciting news for the 2019 film, because now we are getting a sequel with the directors and the star of the film returning. We don't know much yet about what's going to happen here, but Samara did talk to comicbook.com and said, I'm all in. I think we're all in. But they did announce it when they were screening their film again, and it was pretty much exciting news to hear. We still don't know anything else about when it will go into production, but it's coming. It's coming. So if you were a fan of Jersey Shore, you probably know who JWoww is. Well, Jenny Farley has a found footage movie that is coming our way on November 12th, 2024, and the movie is called Devon, which just got acquired by Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting. In the film, when a group of friends try to uncover the truth behind an unsolved disappearance, they unwittingly find themselves at the center of a terrifying mystery. Following their daughter's mysterious disappearance, Devon's parents never stopped searching for the truth. After the asylum she disappeared from was condemned, their questions looked like they would remain forever unanswered. Years later, a cryptic website recruits 5 courageous individuals to explore the abandoned asylum and discover what happened to the girl. Unaware that they are embarking on a perilous one-way journey, these individuals delve into the sinister depths with only their equipment, leading to a terrifying and deadly experience. I'm excited to see what Jenny will be doing with this film, and we will see. We will see. So she actually said, I'm thrilled to be diving into the horror space alongside Cineverse and Screenbox, who have the industry and fandom knowledge to see that Devon lands in the hands of the right audience. As a longtime reality TV veteran, I'm excited to kick off this new chapter into the horror movie genre and hope that Devon is just the beginning. But let me know what you think about that. Now, in news today, we have learned as well that Luca Guadagnino will be directing the new American Psycho movie at Lionsgate, with Scott Z. Burns set to adapt. So Scott Z. Burns will actually be writing this film, and Scott Z. Burns has done things like The Laundromat, The Report, The Mercy, Last Days, Side Effects, Contagion, The Bourne Ultimatum. So I think Scott Z. Burns has a pretty good record right there. And of course, Guadagnino is one of my favorite directors, so I'm excited for this. Queer is the best movie of the year in my opinion. But of course, this is based on the 1991 book of the same name, and we've already had a movie as well, which is totally one of the best movies of all time in my opinion. So I don't know, I didn't think we needed a remake to American Psycho. I still think it holds up and it's so fresh, but if they're gonna do it and they're gonna do it right, I think Guadagnino is the one. But we'll see.